Okay, guys. So let's discuss Bitcoin and find out where we're heading prophetically. Now, I was waiting for the end of the month, so that I could see where this beautiful gravestone doji that is on the monthly would close. But as of the time of making this video, it is still not yet the end of the month. So I guess I can't say for sure, but I can only assume, judging by the looks of it, that this gravestone doji, which is a powerful trend reversal candle, will most certainly close by now and next week Wednesday. And whenever we get this confirmation, it will be a very clear indication that Bitcoin will continue to capitulate for a time. So I'm expecting us to have some downward movements in the short term. And I say short term because if you guys will recall, several months ago, the Lord had shown me Bitcoin at $50,375. And we went pretty close, but we didn't yet see that price. And I believe that we will see that price as Yah has shown it to me, and it will be fulfilled. But before we get above 50,000, I want to discuss the lower prices that we may potentially see. Now, this current capitulation that we're experiencing may take us down to the lower 30s area, around the 31, 32K area. And from that price range, I believe that a black swan will occur, which will cause Bitcoin to have a flash crash and to bottom before taking off again. And this event may also be the time where the long prophesied XRP flash crash down to the 17 cents area and also Cardano down to the 20 cents area will occur. And also including Shiba Inu flash crashing down to zero as well. All of these may potentially happen at this time. And the reason why I'm saying this is, I don't believe that Bitcoin will flash crash all the way to zero in this coming flash crash. And this is just my personal belief, and I could most definitely be wrong. But I'm just voicing my opinions here based off of my understanding and what Yah has shown to me. In both of the experiences that Yah had given to me concerning the manufactured spike, Bitcoin did not take off from the ground. Bitcoin took off from mid-air, which means that the manufactured spike did not start off from zero. And that's why I believe that this coming flash crash may very well take Bitcoin down to the 20K area or potentially the 10K area, and then we will have the manufactured spike from there. But what I'm guessing is that the effects of the flash crash on altcoins and meme coins will be more severe than that of Bitcoin. And that's what will cause Shiba Inu to crash down to the 7, 8, 9, and even 0 levels. So that is what I think and what I'm expecting. Now, as for when this Bitcoin flash crash may occur, I can only tell you guys what I believe. Now, if I were evil, and I was in a position of power, and had influence over the markets, and was a market manipulator, and I wanted to take as much advantage of this coming crypto bull market as much as possible, this is what I do. I would find some way to take down the price of Bitcoin before its halving. Because I know that the halving is an all-on-board event. The halving is like the ultimate green light. And all the big investors that were all waiting on the side, who literally have millions and billions of dollars just waiting to pour into the markets, I would make sure that I'd get in at the absolute lowest prices and before all of these investors. And we all know that the halving is sometime in April. Now, if the halving is in April, that means that I'm expecting some type of black swan to take place that will take the price of Bitcoin down to bargain levels. And then that will be the time to load up in preparation for the manufactured spike. Because the markets will rebound very violently. And I'm telling you all the truth, Bitcoin will spike with record-breaking speeds. And I believe that will be in reaction to the flash crash. But guys, remember, please, this is all just me speculating from interpretation of prophecy and trying to decode what Yah has given to me and many others. Now, speaking of decode, let's go into this very powerful confirmation dream about the Bitcoin manufactured spike that Yah had given to this beloved. Now, here he stated that last night I had a dream, a very bad one, and in it I saw Bitcoin pumping so fast and so high immediately after the ETFs were approved. Now, just a note here, if you guys can see it on the screen, This beloved had this dream here on the 4th of December last year, 2023. So this dream is partially fulfilled because this was long before the ETFs were approved. Now, he said that in his dream, Bitcoin was pumping very fast and very high immediately after the ETFs were approved. But once the dust was settled, there was a huge commotion. When I tried to find out, I was told that there had been a cyber attack and that BTC disappeared and went to zero. The entire world went into a panic mode, and there was a sudden crackdown on crypto as a whole. Now, if you'll notice, he mentioned that Bitcoin was pumping very fast and very high immediately after the ETFs were approved. And that right there, beloveds, what he saw and what he was describing here was the manufactured spike. And I'm telling you, we haven't seen it as yet. This is yet to come. And I told you guys that I saw a singular candle, which in my dream experience, it appeared to be on the daily or possibly the weekly, that went all the way up to $133,000. Now, others have seen this move going up even higher to 200,000 and more. And so these numbers gives you an idea of just how high the manufactured spike will go. Now, beloveds, it is up at these prices that you want to plan to get out. Now, what do you mean by getting out? Now, by this time, I'm pretty sure that everyone will have sufficient funds so that they can purchase their Ledger Nano X's or their Tangem wallets. And then you want to secure your funds by sending them over to these cold wallets. Because what will happen afterwards is the hack, beloveds. The hack is coming. The hack and the blackout is coming. And that will wipe out everything across all boards. It will affect the banks, the stock markets, and cryptocurrencies. Everything will be wiped out. And that's why you want to make preparations and exit before the crash happens from these levels. Because as I saw it in the dream, many thought that the markets were going to continue going up in years to come. And that's not the case. In more than one experiences, Yah had me come out of the markets supernaturally, meaning it wasn't by my power and from my understanding or from my timing. And even at this moment, I still don't have an idea as to when I'll be coming out, because he hasn't yet told me this. But all I know is that the manufactured spike is a sign to come out of the markets, even off of the exchanges. Take your money off of the exchanges at that point. Send them to your cold wallets, to your ledgers, and to your Tangem wallets. Because the reset is going to occur immediately afterwards. And it's going to be a bloodbath. It's going to be a massacre. And this is very serious, beloveds. Very, very serious. Because it will be at that time that the switch will occur. From cash to a completely digital system. I hope that you're all prepared and that you're in position. Because we're now out of time. There will be no more extensions of time. Blessings and love in Yah. Shalom.